Try to get this thing so y'all can see this thing, man. Sorry for the shaky shake, but that's what it is. All right, I'm about create my first beat on the 8,000 on that MV. I'm gonna try to get y'all so y'all can see the pads in the screen. I think y'all can see that. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. It's the first beat on the 8,000. See what we can come up with. So I basically kind of started, but I'm gonna finish piecing some sequences together, show you kind of the power of the machine. Um, it's just like the 8800, but it's so much to learn on it. I'm still learning. So here's a little groove I got right here. Let me go ahead and mute this. Started out with my drums. Shit knocking, man. These are stock sounds. These are stock. Like they just all in the box, man. All in this big ass box. They stock. What's up, Illinois Peace God? Nope, ain't no difference. There's a slight. Well, I just fired it up about an hour ago. There is some difference, like in the parameters, but other than that, so far everything is the same. It's the same. Um, what I like about this 8,000, the sliders, man, they ain't no glitch in them. This thing is like brand new, man. But I haven't noticed any difference. And I haven't really did my homework on it. But the only thing it does have a floppy drive, and it's got the CD-ROM. I was told that the floppy can play, Akai sounds, all different sounds from the floppy. I haven't gotten into that. I got a lot of MPC 2000 XL floppy disks and some ASR 10. I don't know if it'll be able to load them sounds up. So I'm just kind of giving a just doing a little beat, man. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you some of the dope features I like about it. The MV. Um, I created this sequence which is called a pattern. So now I'm going to create another pattern. So all I'm gonna do is I'm a little rusty, so bear with me though. It's been a minute since I've been on my MV 8800. So all you gotta do is you go into your pattern list, right? I'm in my pattern list, and I'm gonna click on the little book thing down here, and I wanna copy this pattern. So I'm gonna select that. So I'm gonna copy that pattern, and I want to copy. I can copy it anywhere I want, any empty spot, but I'm gonna copy the number two. But that's where I want it to go. So I'm gonna say yes. So number two pattern is created. So I'm gonna click on number two, and I'm gonna select it. Now that's a different pattern from pattern one. So what I want to do is I want to take out the kick. I want to take these kicks out. So I'm just going to highlight this. Well, hold up. I'm going to highlight this kick, just the kick, and I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to go and erase it. All right, so now that's going. So I'm going to play the pattern, and I'm going to listen. All right, so I got rid of that. So now I want to get rid of everything but the last snare. So I'm going to erase that. I'm just creating another sequence, which is really a pattern. All right, so you see that. So now, when I want to go back and forth between the two sequence slash pattern, all I gotta do is go back to my pattern list, and I'm going to hit pattern play. So now all I gotta do is hit the pad. It's pad one is pattern one. Pad two is pattern two. So I'm gonna hit pattern one. So you notice, you see how I hit pad two, it played pattern two. And I got it on wait. So let's see. I never used this one. Let's put it on immediately, right? And see if it should just play when I hit the pad. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's dope as shit, right? That's dope. I'm gonna tell you why it's dope. Cause you see how I could freak it like I could freak the whole sequence as if it was a chop, and I could resample that. I could go on the resample, play that little groove, and then that'd be a track by itself. One track by. That's dope, but I ain't gonna get into that right now. All right, so I got pattern two created. Now I'm gonna create one more pattern. Well, we're gonna create another sequence. I'm gonna create another pattern. When I say sequence, when I say pattern, I'm saying sequence. All right. So all I gotta do now is go into my pattern list, go down here to this booklet, copy pattern. Yup. And I'm gonna copy to three. Yup. So now I'm gonna come to pattern three, and I'm gonna select it. So now I got pattern three, but I didn't want to copy that. I wanted to copy with the drum, so I gotta delete that. So I'm gonna go back into my pattern list. there's nowhere it says delete. When you want to get rid of a pattern, you right click it and you go to initialize. Initialize really is delete. It starts it back over. So you hit that and you say it says show you up. And so now pattern 3 is gone. I want to copy pattern 1, not pattern 2. So I'm gonna copy that to 3 up. And now I got the drums on pattern 3. I'm gonna select it. So now the drums is there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight this. I'm gonna highlight the chops, right click, and I'm gonna erase them. So now I can start fresh. And if you want to get rid of the black, you just hit this right here. You hit this up on the screen and you get rid of the highlight. So basically, and I'm just going to go in and go to my chops. I got 16 chops here. It was so quick and easy. It's very quick and easy to chop on the MV. So I'm gonna go ahead and find me another pattern. To create. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to get in the groove. I'm not in the groove. Try that. So it's real easy to record. You hit record. I got wait note on. And go in. I didn't want that. So I'm gonna undo that. Do it again. Fucking up. I was like. Try that. Now I'm gonna see how they transition in my pattern list. So I'm gonna go to my pattern list, I'm gonna hit play, come back to wait, and I'm gonna play them. So that's dope, right? So now I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into my pattern, and I'm gonna go back to pattern one, and I wanna start messing with my I wanna start messing with my chops. Hold up. I wanna start messing with the chops. Hold up. You want me to select the pad? I'm gonna start messing with the chops. So I'm gonna go in. I already got the release set. I got a little attack on the beginning of the chop. So now I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna play the beat, and I'm gonna mess around with the frequencies in here and see what I can come up with it in a groove. So basically, I'm messing with the release. I'm cutting the end off on the release. I'm cutting the end off to kind of see if I can get the beat, this chop, instead of it being all the way out. That's the chop. That was the chop one in auto chop. I did this in auto chop, but I got a little click on there, so I'm gonna fix that. But sometimes when you just start messing with when you start messing with the release, when you start, what's up, Wax Dad? How you doing, bro? Yeah, Wax Dad said he said one of them is the 800 has a sample fade and a fade out option, and there's five tiny differences. Okay, that's what's up. Appreciate that. Um, I'm just gonna mess around. I'm just gonna mess around with the release on the chops that I played, and see what I can come up in the groove. So I kind of like that. I kind of like it. It got a little like when I instead of the release all the way out, when I chop it, got kind of got like a little bouncy punch to the beat now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and mess with the filter and see what that sound like. tight. Put a bypass, high pass filter. Now I ain't gonna lie. I like that high pass filter on there. I like it, but I'm gonna see if I can mess with it, tweak it a little bit more to get it to go right with the beat. So I left these. I didn't put no high pass on these. I'm gonna keep them like that. And these other ones I didn't use, so I'm not even gonna worry about them right now. So I'm gonna hit this and see what I can come up. So you come down, bring it back into low. Try 90. Like that, right? So now I'm just messing around. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put a reverb. I mean a delay on the end of this on these chops. See what it sounds like. Let me turn the chop. I don't normally turn up. I normally turn down. I set a level at 85, sometimes 50, depending on the sound. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn up this time. I could just turn down the drums. Let's do that. what I do is I turn it all the way up. I turn it all the way up, and then I back off of the I'll back off the amount. So when you listen to it, you can hear the delay in there, right? All right. So I gotta hear it in the beat. All right, so I just put about 40%. Now I'm gonna put some reverb on there and see what that sound like. All right, so that's dope. That's dope. I like that. I mean, I'm working with them, piecing it together. So now I'm gonna go back into my pattern list. I'm gonna listen to my pattern and see how they play out. Now I ain't gonna lie, shit coming along all right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna go into my immediate and see how, if I can freak it. Yo, I'm gonna really get off on this, man. Yeah, that's dope, man. So that's some of the features I like that I just showed you. And this track here is just I just played it loose. There's no quantize on nothing. I just played it loose. So that's one of the another. A lot of people say they don't like the sequencer on the MV. Trust me, man. Some people don't want to put in. Some people don't want to put in the work. So you got to put the work in. And I definitely want to give a shout out to my man Wax Dat, man. Um, about 2 years, about a year and a half ago, I watched a lot of his videos on the 8800, and the brother's dope, man. The brother, he breaks it down. Like, you know how some people show you shit and don't really show you shit. He breaks it down. His videos, some of them are lengthy, some of them are short. I like the long videos because that's when he gets really technical with it and show you a lot. Now it's a lot to take in. If you haven't messed with an MV, I probably wouldn't recommend a MV. If you haven't messed with an MPC, any type of MPC, a 2000 XL, any of the new MPC, I probably wouldn't recommend the MV 8800 or the 8000 because it's really the learning curve is different. Some people can pick up on it, some people can't. It took me probably like 2 3 weeks to actually to understand it. And one of my problems was I didn't know that a pattern was really a sequence, and it just got so much shit in it. It got so much dope parameters in here, dope features. It's a lot to learn. It's a lot to take in. So that concludes this video, man. My first beat on the 8000. I'm probably gonna go ahead and dump a bass in here, do a bass. I'm gonna do that later, and then the beat, I'll go ahead and arrange it. But that's it. Well, thank y'all for watching. You got any questions? Ask me a couple questions before I get up out of here, man. And that concludes this video. Let me see if anything else I can show y'all real quick before I go. It's basically I kind of gave you a little rough on it. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, these stock sounds, I kind of tweaked them a little bit. You know, put a little EQ on them. Um, these are stock. That snare you hearing is stock. So I definitely want to thank y'all for watching, man. Let me see if I can yeah, shit is dope, man. I'm gonna be doing a lot of MV videos. Um Today something happened to my MPC 3000. I gotta put it in the shop and send it out. Was a little disappointed, but shit happens, man. Um I can't get no sound. I think I blew something. One of them caps in there or something. I think I was real hot on my sampling. So, you know, that signal was real hot, and I think I fucked something up. But shit happens, right? But I want to thank y'all for watching, man. Peace.